Hey everyone, I'm just going to show you how to repair a Zanussi washing machine that is an E52 error. You have 5 red and 2 green flashing lights that indicates E52. You can just see them flashing there. It's a problem with your motor. More than likely your carbon brushes on the motor are worn down, so they will need to be replaced. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to replace those carbon brushes now. So first things first, plug out the appliance, okay? Plug out the appliance, very important to plug out the appliance. We're going to come up here, plug it out, okay? Next thing we're going to do, I have a trolley here. I'm going to lay the machine back in a trolley. Sometimes if you don't have a trolley, you can kind of tilt it back against the wall, or even just lay down very gently onto a box or something, you know, just it's not lying flat completely on the floor. Okay, so I'm just going to tilt the machine back here now. To see underneath it, so excuse the camera for a second. Okay, now I come back around here to the front of the machine. Okay, here is your motor here. Okay, now the car, just turning on a torch here on a different phone just to give you a bit more light. The carbon brushes are here on the motor, one each side, one on this side and one on this side. There's a wire going to each carbon brush. So in this case there are 5.5 mil socket that's holding the screws in place. Okay, now sometimes they're a Phillips head, and very occasionally they can even be a Torx head, but these are 5.5. It's an unusual size, but I'll get it there anyway, and I'll just show you what to do. Okay, so I'll just grab my the tools and I will show you what to do. Okay, here I have my 5.5 socket. Okay, I'm just going to put that over one of the screws. I'm just going to screw it off here with my flathead screwdriver. Okay, so I'll show you what a brush looks like when it's worn down. Okay, don't lose the screws because you'll need them again afterwards. Okay, sorry now the camera mightn't be brilliant. I'm just doing all this with one hand because I'm holding the camera with the other hand. Okay, so bear with me, please. Okay, this particular Zanussi is the Lindo model, but the error codes are generally the same on all of the Zanussis and Electrolux and AEG. So this video will apply to all of those brands. Okay, so I'm just going to unscrew the second screw here now. Just screw it up. I'm going to take off the carbon brush, okay? Just to show you, okay? I'll put these to the side. I'll just show you a carbon brush that has a lot of length left in it. This one I have here, okay, that has a lot of length left in it. That's the one that'll be one of the ones that'll be going on. Just grab the other one here. Okay, this is the other lead. That's going on to the other side of the motor. Just take off this filler now that is on it, okay? Lift up very gently, you don't lose your screws. Okay. That screw on the inside is still another bit to come up. That's okay, we'll take that off. A small bit to loosen off on that. And we'll I'll show you what I mean regarding the carbon brush, okay? It's fairly stuck in there. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to loosen that. One or two more turns is all. It's just a small bit thread still left to go. No, that should do me now. Okay, so I'm just going to take off this carbon brush. See the way it's worn right down to the end? I might take it off. Just disconnect the wire here at the side. There's a little tab you push in, and it just lifts off. Okay, just going to do that now with one hand. I just dropped the screwdriver, but I can see where it went. That's fine. Okay, you might see it better here in the white background. So that's one that came off here. It's worn down to nothing. That's one that has plenty of length left in it. That's one of the screws I'm going to be needing again, and the other one's just here. I'll grab it there. Okay, so I'm just going to stick on a new brush. So I'm going to put my screws back into the holder. One there. And I'll take out this one out of the old fella. Okay. Back into my holder here. The other side. Oops, the daisy. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, now you should see kind of a mark from where the previous brush was, our previous brush holder. So what you're going to be doing is pushing this, the carbon, into the armature of the motor. You'll see it all, but you'll see it in there. I can't really show you great. Hang on, I'm going to put down the phone and grab this phone. I'll show you a bit better. You'll be pushing it into into here, the carbon into this, and lining up your holes with where the previous holder was. So push your carbon in, line up your holes. Okay. I'll keep that down there now. You might see a bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to show you there now. So I'm going to push into that armature, okay, where I was showing you. Okay, do you see my big hand? And you'll feel this, the holder line up with the holes, okay? And then when that happens, like so, I'll show you this again. See it in there now, placed there. See it pushed in, and it's lined up with the holes. Just tighten your 2 screws again, tighten them up. And don't forget to put your wire back on, okay? So I'll do that there now. Put the phone back up there for a second. I'll get my 8.5 again. Okay. You could actually get 5.5 screwdrivers. I did have one, but it took a walk. Someone liked the look of it, I think, because 1 minute it was there and the next minute it was gone. So I'm just putting up, and I'm just using this for the moment anyway until I get a new one, maybe, you know. I don't mind doing it this way either. Now ordinarily I'd have the 2 of them changed by now, but look, for the sake of the video, I don't mind taking that bit longer, you know. So let's tighten up the second one here now. Okay. Now you'll be doing the same again with the other side. Okay, there's 2 brushes, one each side. Try to get a bit more light for you. One each side of the motor. And there's 2 screws holding the brush down, okay, as I was showing you earlier. So I'll tighten up them screws. Okay, let's get nice and tight there now. Don't go too crazy, but make sure it's tight at the same time. So that's the 2 screws tight now, okay? Don't lose your 5.5. Okay, I'm going to put that wire back in here where it connects to the brush. Here, pop into place, okay. Do the same with this side. You can just take the wire off first if it's in the way, okay? Just disconnect it first, okay? Put it over here out of the way. Okay. 5.5 again. One each side. Okay, so I'm just going to slip that on there. Okay, screwdriver. Slip it in there, like so, not to lose it. Don't want it running into the motor. Just as I set it off, she went wandering. But look, I'll do that there in my own time. You know how to do it. You just unscrew each screw. It's a 5.5mm socket, anti-clockwise to open. Don't lose your screws. Put in your new brush again, as I said. Push in the brush into the armature and line up your holes from where the previous brush was, and put back in your wire again. Okay. I'll just show you then how to reset the machine, or if you ever want to check what the fault is, I'll just stand it up there again. I can actually even do it when it's lying down, because I'm not going to have anything running. So just want to plug that in, okay? Just to show you, okay? Just very fast. And then I have to go searching for that 5.5. I went for a wander up the back of the machine. So look, what you do is close your door. Okay, keep these 2 buttons pressed at the same time to start pause, and the one to the immediate left. Click your dial 1 click clockwise. See the lights here on the display. Okay, 1 second now, let's try that again. 1 second now. Push these 2 buttons, close your door, push these 2 buttons at the same time. 1 click clockwise. You see all the lights. You should see all the lights flashing. Unless we're doing something right. Here we go. Sorry, I took a few attempts that time. Mightn't have been pressing a button hard enough. Okay. So you see all the lights flashing. Just turn your dial all the way around to the refresh 20, or the 9 o'clock position in this case. Okay, and you'll see a sequence of flashing lights here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you'll have 2 green. 1, 2. So that's E52, which is a carbon brush issue or a motor issue. So yeah, I hope you have a successful repair. Thanks so much for watching. I hope I gave pretty good detail on how to do it, and if the video was helpful, I'd really love if you could subscribe to my channel. Have a good evening. Thank you so much.